This is my unit test 2 in PED 2 Andragogy of Learning. My name is Anami Ibanez from BTVTE CH2C. I am here to discuss about the 4 learning styles that given to us. They are Gregor Mind Style, Format, Honey Mumford, and the last one in Myers-Briggs Style Indicator. So let's proceed with the number 1, Gregor Mind Style Model. Here, the one who created this is Anthony Gregor himself. This kind of learning styles provides the fiction on how your minds works, and also it helps you to have a better understanding of how you think and learn. And under this, there is 2 types of continuums. These are perceptual preference and ordering preference. So what is perceptual preference? Perceptual preference is it how you perceive information, while in ordering preference, it is how you arranges or processes information. And also, they have a qualities. In perceptual preference, the qualities are concrete and abstract, while in the other one is sequential and random. So we will going to discuss it. So let's proceed with perceptual preference. Concrete perceptions. Concrete perception is how you're registering information through the use of your 5 senses. And also, you are dealing with obvious things or what you see. And you're not looking for hidden meanings. And also, in abstract perception, it is the opposite meaning of the first one, which is allows you to understand ideas, qualities, and concepts that cannot be seen. And you're using imagination here. And also you're looking beyond what is seen to the hidden meanings and related concepts, which means that in abstract perception, you are looking beyond what you see, the meaning of it. So that is the 2 types of the 2 qualities under perceptual preference. So now let's proceed to ordering preference, which in ordering preference, when you acquired information, you will going to process it mentally. So let's go with the qualities. Sequential ordering. Here, the preferences involve the organization of information in a linear step-by-step manner. And also, it is following train or logical train of thought. While in the other one, which random ordering, preference involves the organization of information in chunks and in no specific order. You're able to skip steps in procedures, but still produces the desired result. So that is the qualities under ordering preference. And also here, we will be having a quadrant. The quadrant 4 styles. Quadrant 4 styles comes from 4 combination of perceptual qualities and ordering abilities based on dominance. So we have these 4: CS, CR, AR, and AS. CS stands for concrete sequential, CR stands for concrete random, AR stands for abstract random, AS stands for abstract sequential. So let's proceed with their characteristics in these 4 quadrant styles. So in CS, which concrete sequential, here you are orderly, logical, based in reality. You're following directions, step by step processing, and enjoy structure, and you are organizer. While in CR or concrete random, you are experimenter, takes risks, using intuition, divergent thinker, creative, and skip steps by steps and details, and you are a curious. While in AR, which abstract random, you are unstructured. You have a unstructured environment, or you preferred in unstructured environment, and also you dislike routine and orderliness, and these are the people oriented, and also uses imagination. You think holistic, and you are imaginative. And the last one in AS. AS is abstract sequential, which means that you are a structured thinker and you are well organized and you debate ideas. You gather information and you also applies logic. You are abstract thinker and self-directed. So you will see or you can observe that some of this quadrant 4 styles is opposite to each other. So that is the Gregor mind style. So now let's proceed with the format learning style or format system. So the one who developed this is Bernice McCarthy. And it also has two continuums, which is perceiving and processing. In perceiving, this is the ways people take in new information, while in processing, it is what people do with new information. And here, it also has a four types of learners. These are innovative learners, analytic learners, common sense learners, and the last one is dynamic learners. So let's discuss it. First, with innovative learners. Innovative learners are the one who perceive information with sensing and feeling and process it reflectively. And they have to answer the question why. So they also enjoy active and innovative approaches to learning. And they prefer to talking about their experiences and feelings, asking questions, and working in the groups. So here in innovative learners, if you are a kind of innovative learners, you prefer on you're enjoying more on with talking with others or talking about experiences and feelings or asking questions in a group. And now the second one is analytic learners. So these types of learners perceive with thinking and process reflectively. And they need facts and they need to answer the question what. What. So they are also knowledge oriented, conceptual and organized. And these logical and abstract thinkers, they want to work with facts, ideas and details. And also they prefer to learn by thinking ideas. So so if you are a kind of analytic learner, you are more on about or you are prefer to learn by your own or thinking ideas. And also you're always asking questions or you have to answer the question what. And common sense learners are the types of learners which perceive with thinking and process it actively. And also they need to see real world relevance and answer the question how. This type of learners common sense is they like problem solving, learning through discovery, touching, manipulating, and constructing. So here, common sense learners are prefer or like hands-on experiences when learning something and they want to use what they learn to apply it in a new situation. So let's proceed with the last one, which is dynamic learners. Dynamic learners are the one who perceive with senses and feeling. And also, they process it actively. They think they need to answer the question if. So, in innovative, they have to answer the question why. In analytic, they have to answer the question what. In common sense, they have to answer the question how. And lastly, in dynamic learners, they have to answer the question with if. So here in dynamic learners, they prefer to learn through self-discovery and working independently. And they are enjoying open-ended tasks that involves risk taking. So which means that here in dynamic learners you want to work with yourself. You are independent. So these are the four types of learners. Let's proceed with four learning styles from the four types of learners. Let's proceed with innovative learning. So in innovative, you are interested in personal meaning and making connection. You are also prefer to have reasons for learning. And ideally, reasons that connect connect in new information with personal experience and establish information that is usefulness in daily life. So in the next one, analytic learners, the for learning style in analytic learners is here you are interested in acquiring facts and in order to deeper your understanding, and you prefer to listen to and think about information. You also seek facts. You are seeking for facts and think and you are thinking through. And the third one is common sense. Under the common sense is you are interested in how things work. They want to get in and try it. Last one, in dynamic learners, you are more on interested in self-directed discovery. You prefer to seek hidden possibilities, to explore, learn by trial and error. So these are the four types of learners and four learning styles from the four types of learner. And now let's proceed with the third one, which is the Honey and Mumford learning stages and styles. The one who developed these or were developed by Alan Mumford and Peter Honey. They adopted this on the Kolb's learning style. To give you a trivia, Peter Honey and Alan Mumford adopted David Kolb's model to use in business. So let's proceed with the four stages. Four stages are having an experience, reviewing the experience, concluding from the experience, and planning the next step. In stage 1, it is the here and now stage, which it involves seeking challenges and immediate experiences, and they are being open-minded. While in stage 2, it is the stand back stage, which it involves gathering data, pondering, and analyzing facts into coherent theories, and they're being rationally objective. While in the last one it is the trying out new ideas, which also involves trying out new ideas, problem solving, and decision making. So that is the four stages, and now let's proceed with the four resultant learning style. So these are the activists, reflectors, theorists, and pragmatists. Let's tackle the activists. Activist is want to learn by diving straight into new experiences, and they do not particularly like theory. So here, meaning to say that activists not biased in their experiences, and also they are enjoying here and now, which connected to stage 1, here and now, and immediate experiences. So based on my research, the activities under this is role play, brainstorming, competition, and problem solving. So the second one, reflectors. The reflectors like to stand back and gather information before coming into conclusion. So in the reflector, it also relates with the stage 2, the stand back stage. So meaning to say, reflectors is always sure with their appropriate conclusion. And according to my research, the activities under here is interview, coaching, time out, observing activities, personally, questionnaire, and paired discussion. Next is theorist. In the third one, they want fully understand the theory behind a subject before they feel comfortable with it. So meaning to say that theorists is they are not they are not contented if they feel it's not enough, which means that they are perfectionists. They tend to be perfectionists, and also they think through in a step-by-step logical way, and their approach to problem is in consistently logical. So based on my research, the activities under here is statistics, models, codes, and applying theories. So let's proceed with the last one, which is the pragmatist. Pragmatist is the one who want to see the practical use of what they are learning and want practical techniques, which they are down to earth. Why? Because people, because the people here likes making practical decisions, and also they want practical ideas, decision, um, information. So that's why they called want to see the practical use of what they learn. And also the activities under here is learning in reality, case studies, discussion, and time to think on how to apply. Because in pragmatists, they're always looking on how they will going to apply it. So that is the Honey and Mumford's learning stages and styles. And now we're in the last part of learning style, which is Myers-Briggs type of indicator. So MBTI was developed by Isabel Myers and Catherine Briggs based on teaching of Carl Jung. So according to MBTI model, there are four areas of personality that affect learning. These are extraversion versus introversion, sensing versus intuition, thinking versus feeling, and judging versus perceiving. So, what is this? So, I'm going to explain this. In the area of personality, extraversion and introversion, it describes how people respond and interact with the world around them. Extroverts tend to be action oriented. They enjoy frequent social interaction and feel energized after spending time with other people. And introverts tend to be thought oriented and find energy in the inner world of ideas, concept, and abstractions. They typically feel they energized after spending time alone. So it is opposite to extroversion. The second one, the sensation and intuition. The sensing intuition scale focuses on how people gather information from the world around them. Sensing people tend to pay attention to the facts, especially to what they can learn from their own senses. And also, sensing people are detail oriented, and enjoy getting hands-on experiences. While in intuitive intuitive people, they seek out patterns and relationships among the facts they have collected, and trust their hunches and intuition. And also they prefer to deal with ideas, look into the unknown, and to generate new possibilities or abstract theories. So that is intuitive people. And next, thinking and feeling. Thinking and feeling continuum focuses on how people make decisions based on the information that they gathered. And also, people who prefer thinking focus on facts and decide using logic and objective data. They decide using logical and impersonal or detached when making a decision. People who prefer feeling feeling are more likely to consider other people and emotion when making a decision. They tend to decide basis of what they believe is important or what they or others care about. So that is thinking and feeling. Let's proceed with judging and perceiving. In judging and perceiving spectrum, it involves how people tend to deal with outside world. People who tend towards judging prefer structure, order, order and firm quick decisions. They prefer to have things planned, stable, and organized and settled. They focus on completing the task and take action quickly. Perceiving people are often open because sometimes they are flexible, curious, adaptable, spontaneous, and relatively slow to make decision. They like to act spontaneously and adaptable. They prefer to go with flow, to go with the flow and to maintain flexibility and respond things as they come. So these are the area of personality. And now let's proceed with the next one, the individual types. Number one, extroverts. Extroverts trying out or focus on the outer world of people, I mean. And introverts think they are think things through, focus on inner world of ideas. And sensors, they are practical, detail oriented, focus on facts and procedures. And intuitors, they are imaginative, conceptual oriented, they focus on meanings and possibilities. Thinkers, thinkers are skeptical, tend to make decision based on logic and rules. While feelers, they are appreciative, tend to make decisions based on personal and humanistic consideration. In judger, set and follow agendas, seeks closure even without incomplete data, and perseveres adapt to changing circumstances to resist closure to obtain more data. For you to be able to categorize your individual or your personality, you can take the online personality assessment of this learning style, and we did it already in our subject. So for example, you have a when you answered it, you have a ESTP, there is a explanation or interpretation with this personality type. So you have to search this on online or on Google for you to be able to know your personality type. So that is the 4 learning styles that given to us. And now let's recap those learning styles that we tackled today. Number 1 is the girl group mind style. Number 2, the math system or learning style. And then number 3 is Honey Mumford learning stages and styles. And the last one is the Myers-Briggs type indicator. So these 4 learning styles are very important for us to know because it will help us to know ourselves, our personality, and also it can help us in our study or in our learning experiences. And also, as an application, you can use all of this or one of these to determine or to know your personality type, and what is the best or the effective learning types or learning experiences by the use of these learning styles. So also, I was so very amazed that by discussing this, I am learning and understand it deeply. For me, the one who really beneficial for me is the format system. because the format system is very specific, direct to the point, has a best interpretation or definition or meaning among the four learning styles, and also it really catches my attention, my interest, so that this is very beneficial for me. And I see myself format system, I see myself using format system for me to enhance or develop my personality and my learning experiences. And also, I see format system as the most appropriate learning styles to be used inside the classroom and help teachers to discover the students' potential in and learning experiences, because as what I said, it has the best interpretation, a specific interpretation, and it is really catchy for me. Though the three remaining learning styles is very helpful also and interesting, but for me, the one who stands up is the format system. For you to be able to try one of the learning style, you can search it online. You can use their questionnaires to know your personality type. So this is for today. That's it for today, and I hope you learned something from me. Again, my name is Anime Ibanez from BTVTECH2C. Thank you for the first and last day. Thank you for the second sem, Sir Florenda.